Hey guys, Zivalert here, back with another review, and you're probably wondering what the heck this is. Well, you shouldn't be, because it is Fall of Cybertron Shockwave! It's Fall of Cybertron Shockwave, and I have to say, this is the weirdest friggin' alt mode I've ever seen since weirdest friggin' alt modes, let me tell you. I don't know what's weirder, this or that weird tank thingy from Dark of the Moon. Same guy, different alt modes. Mascot's got something to say here. Let me just straighten him out. I need to smash it. No, you don't need to. You do not need to attack this. This is a friend. This is the almighty Shockwave we're reviewing. Are you constipated? No, I'm trying to do an impression now. Shut up. Okay. Now, here's my opinion. Shockwave was the tank thing from Dark of the Moon that went up and scanned a Star Destroyer. Yeah, I had to correct myself there. But, and this is the result. This is probably the most badass looking thing I've ever seen, but, yeah. It almost looks like it could be an airship in Gargoyles, too, but you know what? I'm just obsessed with that show, so get it over with it. I'll give you a 360 of the alt mode. It's, pretty much kibble-free, both modes, which I really like. I do not have any problems with it, except sometimes stuff doesn't want to tab in, but that's normal. So, transformation. First thing you want to do, flip. Can I flip this up with those there? Not really. Okay. First thing you want to do, unpeg the arms from the back. And then you could start flipping that up. Untab the front and pull his little cannon out from his anus. Literally, that's where it pegs into. He's got a butthole. And we will set this off to the side. And we will pan the camera upward. Now, we will turn him around, and we will transform the legs, because that's pretty easy. This overall, the transformation for these new deluxes is pretty easy and pretty satisfying, unlike the weaponizers. But I'm just knocking on those toys. They're actually kind of cool. I like the gimmicks, but I hate the kibble. On the Optimus one, the Bumblebee one's okay though, which is weird. I usually say bumblebees suck. But, as soon as we get a Megatron one, or a Shockwave weaponizer, I would totally go after that. Maybe even a Starscream, I don't know. Okay, I'm just rambling on now. Okay, there you go. And then you just want to straighten out the arms. He's got a weird little hinge joint in the elbow, which I kind of like. You might want to hold the arm so it doesn't move while you're trying to flip the hands out, otherwise you might break it. And there was only one of these at my Walmart. I think he's like 2 per case, and I think there's like 3 primes and jazzes per case, so this son of a gun got lucky. He was right in the front too. I didn't even have to flip through any of them, and I flipped through all of them, and there was only primes and jazzes left. The only Shockwave was in my hand, and soon in the cock, cause I got this itch. His song gun. And then you flip that down, and you did not see that. Take it, and you see this. Outer head morph. One more time. From a different angle. I really like that. It's a revealer gimmick that doesn't suck. Kind of reminds me of the Viacon, the figure I don't have. But I did see a knockout finally, at my local Toys R Us, but he was 15 bucks. So was this, but this was, video game figures. I usually don't have a problem paying extra for video game figures, but, after a little bit of adjusting, there you go. There is Fall of Cybertron Shockwave in his robot mode, and I have to say, this is the coolest frickin'... This is the best guy from the case. Articulation, let's get that out of the way. He's got a swivel in the head. And he can do that. He can do the bebop thing. And he's got a swivel in the shoulders. Hinge up here. Hinge in the upper arm. Sideways hinge in the elbow, which is kind of funky. It's due to transformation. And he's got ball joints here. And he's got a hinge in the wrist due to transformation. And he's got ball jointed hips. And his legs are a little hollow. I don't care. And he's got hinge in the knee and somewhat a foot pivot. And gotta give him some high heels. And these little wing things I keep up here, but you can hold them down if you want. Give him kind of like thunder thighs. I'm sorry, but there you go. Fall of Cybertron Shockwave, and I'm demonstrating the light piping for you. Look at that. That is creepy. You're right. We're among friends here. Exactly. Now, the almighty Shockwave wouldn't be himself without his BMFG. Big mother friggin' gun. Thought I was gonna say something else, didn't you? Well, you are a potty mouth. But first, I would like to show you a gimmick the gun has. You could slide this off, and this is his right-hand machine gun. Aha. The phone will not shut up. Oh, come on, Dad, answer that stupid thing. It's probably a telemarketer. But, you can put it in that hand and, excuse me. You're dang right, hanging up. Okay. Sorry about that. I usually don't have to deal with that crap, so if you want me to reshoot this, I can do that. But, yeah. There he is. With his little machine gun of death. And I have to say, the machine gun looks sweet. Most people don't like it, but I think it looks friggin' awesome. I like the triple barrel thing. And, yeah. That's what I considered the handheld gun. But if you want a little bit more accuracy, you can fold his hand in. I forget, do you tab it in like this? Yeah, you tab it in like this. Tab in the gun to his arm, and then take the little trinket here and slide that on the end. And you have his little fusion cannon thing. I think that's what it's called. It could be only for Megatron, but it will work for Shockwave too. Are you sure you're not constipated? Yes, mascot, I'm sure I'm not constipated. So a quick 360 of the robot mode. He does have a peg hole at the back for extra stuff, if you want. I personally like him like this. So, overall, Shockwave is a sweet figure and is nominated into the Overlord Toy Hall of Fame for 2012. He and the Dark of the Moon Shockwave are two great figures. I highly recommend this dude. I'm giving him a 10 I mean, you can't go wrong with this. You cannot go wrong with this Shockwave. You need this figure. You need to go out and buy this figure. I don't care if you pay 15, 10, or 20 bucks for this. You need this. You want this. You people want this. So, yeah. Who's the boss now? Give it a rest, Overlord. Okay, mascot. But, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.